Hi, book fam. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to all. If you are new here, my name is Cindy. Crafty Cindy Lulu Reads is my channel. And if you like more content like this from me, please like, share, and subscribe. That really helps me out a lot. And we are on to our book. So the book that I will be reviewing today is Crossroads of Ravens by Andrzej Sapkowski. This is the latest book in the Witcher series. As you see, I am a Witcher fan. These fantasy books are really well written. I love how this author writes his books, and they challenge me. The reason why I got into reading in the first place was, well, I always like to read. However, I stopped reading for a while, and at my job, I said something that was not quite right, and I got corrected on it, but it didn't feel good. And my goal from that point on was to broaden my vocabulary, help my cognitive thinking, and just to be quicker on my feet when it came to problem solving and just helping me get better at communicating with people. So this, I believe, was the first book back into reading that I started, and I heavily enjoyed these books and also the video games. So we're on to Crossroads of Ravens, and in this book, we get a young Witcher Geralt. So I thought this book would start like while he is in Kaer Morhen, getting ready to go out into the world of monsters. But he is already out when the setting takes place. He is already out. He is a little naive. He's making a few mistakes as a young witcher, and he's self-doubting himself, which kind of gets him into trouble and in predicaments he does not want to be in. So that's where the setting takes place, and that's where we meet the second main character, Preston Holt. Preston is a more he's advanced in his years. He's an experienced witcher, but he is no longer able really to do this for very much longer. So he essentially saves Geralt and takes him under his wing. He's like, I'll give you room and board. If you share them profits with me, I'll give you access to this territory that I'm in so that you can make some money, but also help me out because I can't do this no more. Okay, so that's where this is. And Preston Holt, he has a little bit of a mysterious characteristic about him. There's things that he's hiding that he does not want to get out there in the open. And Geralt catches on pretty fast. He's almost doesn't want to be bothered with it, but he finds himself intrigued. So within all these books, the author is from Poland, and we get a lot of Polish folklore, which is basically centered on Slavic mythology. And you see a lot of that in the video games. But the author in his writing is he's descriptive, and yet he leaves more for you to imagine yourself. Because I don't like when people are overly descriptive, that it leaves nothing out for me to guess and wonder. Like, I like to come up with my own visualization and my own picture. So he's descriptive, and yet he leaves enough for you to imagine what he's talking about in these books. And it's a very nice writing style. The thing that I loved about these is he leaves, before every chapter starts, these letters and manuscripts of people who are in this world who have left their manifestos, or just people in our current and present time that, like William Shakespeare, I believe, is in here with some of his quotes. And there are pieces from the Bible in here. There's just all kinds of things in here before each chapter starts that I really enjoyed. And it kind of reminds me of being in this academic setting where you are trying to solve a problem and you're trying to just find out more history about this world. And just gets you immersed in his writing. And it's these fun little pieces that I eat up. And they really incorporate that in the video games as well. Like, if you're looking for loot, you get books, and it's like She Who Knows, let's say, where there were crones that were in charge of this land. They ruled the land, but their mother was the real ruler, and they decided to, take her down because she really got power hungry. You find little bits and pieces in the book, just like you did in the video game, and I just absolutely love that. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I will say, getting the broader view of Geralt as a young witcher, and like seeing how he was making some big mistakes. He wasn't listening to his gut. He was not going off of instincts, and it actually caused him to get into some really bad situations. And then at the end, that coming full circle to, he has now made these mistakes, but it has made him a tougher, hardened witcher. But he's also still, he's a witcher. He's supposed to save people from monsters. And do you let revenge overrule your duty to society to save others and help others in need? Or do you ignore them and continue on your path to revenge until that is settled? So you see that at the end, and I just enjoyed that. And I was like, wow, I would really love to see another book like this, but more after he's kind of like more in his experience, as far as being more sure of himself, and him with like Vizimir. I would absolutely love to see that. So I would give this a 5-star. I loved it. I loved it, y'all. If you have not read these books, since this one is a novel, like a little novella, I would probably start here first, so you get his life as a witcher, and then go to The Last Wish, and then the rest from there. So yeah, that's just or you can probably do this and then this, but I would do this first and then start the rest. So yeah. Okay, so up next on my TBR list, I've got a couple that have been on my shelf for a while. This one I just picked up at the bookstore. This is called See You Yesterday. So these two are newly out of high school, and they are starting their first day of college on September 21st. However, physics class goes wrong, and that's what these two characters have in common. So they share a course together, and they end up repeating the same day over and over and over again. And this reminds me of a horror film that came out years ago, where she was starting college or high school, I believe. No, she was starting college, and she had to repeat that day over and over and over again until she got herself out of it. So this is that vibe, except this is romance, and I hope this doesn't disappoint. So we've got that. I've had this book on my TBR for a while, probably years, and it is a signed copy of A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. So I need to get to this book. This one involves magical instrument of the harp, finding missing girls that have been disappearing within this realm of cadence, and somebody who's not been there in years coming back to help solve this. It sounds like there's a little bit of enemies to lovers or rivals to lovers. So I'm going to probably pick this one up first. And then the last one, we have Blood of Troy by Claire Andrews. This book is the second in the series. I don't know if there's a third book to this. I believe it's only 2, so it's a duet. But we have Daughter of Sparta and Blood of Troy. I read Daughter of Sparta, and I enjoyed that until the ending. The ending kind of left me wanting, and I almost found myself DNFing that one. I'm hoping this one will be better. And this picks off with them trying to avoid battle, but heading into battle. So that's what I have for now. Ooh. That's what I have for now, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will do my very best to upload every Tuesday. Every Tuesday and Thursday. And I believe I said Happy Wednesday at the beginning of this video. Y'all, is no Happy Wednesday. is Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, and I will be saying Happy Thursday to you guys. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and have a fabulous day. Toodaloo. Okay, my kids have some jokes. So, you go. Tell me a joke.
What is it called when you are dirty and warm?
What's it called when I'm dirty and warm? Dirty and warm. Dirty and warm. Okay, I don't know what.
A hot mess.
A hot mess. Ooh, that one's good. That one's good. Y'all, if you're dirty and warm, you're a hot mess. Okay. Now, the second joke. What is the second joke?
Why did the tree stay from school?
Why did the tree stay from school? I don't know. You tell me.
Because it was a sycamore tree.
It's a sycamore tree? Okay, that was a good one. Okay, you guys. Well, with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.